So let's make sure we know how to do a straight ankle lock first, and then we'll go over how to defend it. So next down, let's do a really simple entry. We're basically going to pull this leg and catch it at the armpit like this, okay? Immediately when I'm going for the footlock, what I don't want is the Nick to be able to make a lot of space. Okay, if he's here like this and try to do the footlock, it's not going to work because that leg's coming front. Okay, so I'm going to sort of try to like hide the access to my hip with this leg. So if I go like this, it's much harder for Nick to like push on me and actually make space with that leg, as opposed to going straight like this. Okay, so I'm going to grip the ankle and hold the knee. This also stops Nick pulling the knee towards him. Okay, if he's here and I try and footlock, it's going to be much harder than if I can open this gap. Okay, once we got that, we're going to sit down, pinch our legs. I'm going to put my foot over the top of the hip and curl in. Okay, now a few things that are really important for this. You see I'm using my right foot here. My aim is actually to keep Nick on his right hip, like this. If I can keep him on his right hip, he can't get up, okay? Try to get up and stay on your right hip, okay? If he can get on his left hip, he can get up, and now it's really hard for me to finish this move, okay? So, when we're here, and as we fall down for the leg, it's important that you kind of fall a little bit on this side as you catch, okay? Now, I want to keep this really tight, so I pinch my knees together, so when Nick tries to pull this leg out, he's stuck, okay? Simple finish from here is, I want to slowly work towards the ankle. So it's better gripping too high and then working back than trying to get the perfect grip at the start. So get your control first, and then work to build up the leg to where you can apply pressure to the ankle. What I want to do is straighten his ankle like this, okay? So I'll start on the shin, which won't straighten the ankle, but now I'm just going to sort of shuffle back and walk my armpit back until now you see my armpit's catching the back of his toes. While I'm doing that, I'm on my elbow. But when I want to put the pressure on, I'm actually going to come off that elbow, and it starts to let me put a good bridge into it, okay? Now it's really important my hands are as high as possible on my chest, so that when I arch my back, the force goes through my hands and into the footlock. My hands are down here, I arch my back, and none of it goes through the arms into and transfer to the leg, okay? So while we're curled up, we've got to have our hands as high as possible, and we're walking back like this, okay? I get off my elbow, onto my shoulder, bridge my hips, and like arch your look backwards to add a bit of extra extension pressure, and you get the tap. Okay. Once more, we're here like this. We capture the ankle, hold the knee, stay nice and tight with our right arm to stop him from blocking us. And we're going to step over onto the hip and stay on our side here like this. On your elbow, kind of walk back, connect your hands, just like this, hands as high as possible, and get your armpit until you feel it's towards the end of the toes. Once it's there, you're going to drop off our elbow, arch our back, and you should be applying pressure with like the bony part of your forearm into the Achilles, like that. Okay, if I can do this like flat on my back just to show you, like it should be applied up like that. If I bend like this, there's less point pressure, okay? So the aim isn't to make them tap because it hurts where you're grinding your forearm in. The aim is to make them tap because they think their foot's gonna break, okay? So that's, as much as it can hurt, we wanna actually be applying pressure to the ligaments that could cause damage.
When you say lift your hands as high as possible, do you mean get the bare foot?
Yeah, no, yeah.
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 So then barefoot, when you said the foot's supposed to, the pressure's supposed to be here.
Yeah, it'll still be like, what, have a look.
I get confused.
So I'll grab the shin at first, I'm on my elbow, and we sort of climb. So I've still got that part of the forearm bone. My hands are as high as possible on my chest. And then to put pressure, come off my elbow, arch my back, and put pressure with my armpit as I bridge. Okay. Better even if I go on my shoulder. Okay. Alright, let's have a go. A couple of minutes each on that, and then we'll move on. 3, 2, 1. All right, guys. Gather around. So by the way, I don't recommend, I'm teaching it because you need to learn it, and there's some people in this gym that will try and footlock you at every chance they can get, so you want to learn how to defend it as well. But I highly encourage not to just focus on footlocks at white belt. It will severely inhibit how good your guard passing gets, which is guard passing takes a long time to develop. Footlocks you can develop reasonably quickly, and therefore you're doing yourself a bit of a disservice focusing on, you should be focusing on something that takes a long time to develop to get overall better jiu-jitsu most of the time, okay? But footlocks do work. That said, there's some people that just won't tap to this. So I know when I was at the Worlds, there was I saw one guy tap to it, and his coach, who was like a multiple-time world champion, came up to him and he's like, "Why'd you tap?" And he's like, "Well, because my foot was hurting." He's like, "You shouldn't tap to that." And he's like, "Well, it popped." And he's like, "Yeah, but it pops twice and then it stops hurting." That's the mindset they'll have. So like, a lot of competitors. So as much as they're stupid for having that mindset, if I'm gonna go against someone who's got that mindset, then I can't have my whole game centered around a footlock that might not actually win the match for me. So yeah, don't rely on it. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so Nick does it on me. Okay, so best way to escape this, I need to, right now, like, if I can close the gap, I can stop him from arching and putting pressure on my foot. Okay, so when I go to do that, the main thing that's stopping that is this leg that's on my hip. So I'm going to work to peel that foot off. Okay, if you would with your left or your right hand. Okay, actually, sorry, this is assuming that I couldn't just get on my side. Okay, if Nick fell like flat on his back, I had a chance to get up here. Now I reckon, unless he's extremely strong, he can put a lot of pressure on that, and I can just come up and kind of like counter his weight by standing. Okay? But assuming I'm on this side, now I'm not getting over, I need to start getting off this, okay? Preferably probably with your right hand on the ground. We're gonna clear the foot, and then I'm gonna scoot out to the side here. Even just now, when Nick goes to put that on, there's nowhere near the pressure, and as he's doing that, I keep moving around, okay? If I can grab onto his head, that pretty much eliminates the footlock, okay? We'll go over, let's just practice kind of going out to there. So, we're here, clear the foot, get out to the side, and then maybe just try to get up from there, okay? We're gonna go over how he's gonna counter that, and then how we try to stop him countering that, okay? So one more time. Nick goes to the footlock. We're going to clear the foot off the hip. You have to be pretty quick with this. Get through this gap. Get out to here. Okay. Once I'm clear of that leg, you shouldn't be able to put the footlock on. So I'm going to try and get up on my left hip. Or if you want, just kind of hold the head and pull yourself in a bit closer. Okay. So we got that. 3, 2, 1. So we're here. Basically, Nick's going to do that escape. As soon as he's cleared my foot, I've lost my ability to to keep him at distance, okay? So I need to do something to regain that. With my left leg gone, I'm gonna have to change it up and use my right leg, okay? So I'm not gonna get this back on the hip. Obviously, if we're a bit earlier, if he pushes it off, you know, I'm gonna try to like put it back on again. But if he pushes it off and starts to hop, no way now, yeah? That leg's not getting back on top. So my right foot's gonna come across and I'm gonna stomp on the hip with this, okay? This one, we're gonna do the same thing, but you'll end up a little more belly down and you're gonna drop your hips into it a bit more, okay? So we're gonna go like here, pretty much like posting on your head until your hips face down, okay? And then you kinda, again, I got my hands as high as possible. When I drop my hips, that should start to put pressure on the leg, okay? Nick's cleared that. I take my right foot, put it on the hip. You can like post on your head if you have to get over. And you're gonna go to here, okay? Once we're here, hips drop in, and we put pressure on the leg. Sometimes you feel like you get more power with that than the original one as well. Okay. So here, foot goes on top of the hip. Now, you do have to be a little bit careful. If you go past the hip, I don't control the space now. So Nick can reach up towards me, and it's really hard for me to I got nothing now that's gonna strongly push him away. Okay, so when I do this, I need to go foot on the hip, turned inwards. Okay, head on the mat, belly down, and then we just drop our hip. Let's go. 2 minutes each. 3, 2, 1. Just a few people maybe were a bit loose on the ankle then. So, like if my grip's really loose, I turn, but he doesn't, and then I don't have the same. Like I want to still be trying to push his foot back like that. If I turn belly down and his foot's still facing upwards, then I'm never gonna put pressure in that direction by arching my back. Okay, so I have to be like tight with my arms. Okay, when we go over, like his ankle I'm like turning his ankle. See how now? It's still the same angle as when I was on my back before. Okay, can you see that? Compared to kind of here. Yeah, here I can lift my hips into it. I don't know what would break if I was strong enough, but probably not. Okay, so let's work. We'll do that, but now we'll work the defense to that as well, which is it's probably more just preempting it. And when we're trying to escape the footlock, be aware that that's the second option. If you kill both of those options, you're in pretty good stead. Okay, so Nick's got the footlock. When I clear this, I immediately need to start blocking this leg. Okay, either just blocking the top of this thigh and stop him being able to put his foot on my hip. It's just almost that simple. But I still don't feel safe yet, okay? Because then he's going to be trying to get this back. So I need to clear this and block the top of that leg. And as he's trying to bring that over, I'm going to bring my leg over and put it in front of his hip. Okay? Bring your leg over now. See how just keeping his hips away, he's never going to be able to extend into my ankle to actually finish it, okay? Now, I would scoot out and turn my foot inwards. Okay. Now, there's pretty much no way he's going to get my ankle in that way we were talking about. And this okay. Again, I'm going to clear this foot, lock that leg until we can get our foot in front of their hip. Pretty much kicking him in the nuts. Not quite, but stomping on their lower stomach, stop them from being able to bring that leg over effectively. And then as I'm pushing, I'm trying to turn this way. Okay? From here, we go up, and we're out again. Okay. So let's do 2 minutes of that each, and then we'll do some training with that. 3, 2, 1.